The festive season is the one time of the year that I shed my introverted self like a caterpillar changing into a social butterfly. Well, just for a bit. But it's also the one time when words like diet and calories are completely forbidden. And if anybody mentions these two words, then I'm going to stuff 2 motichur laddus right into their mouths. Well, if you are planning on hosting a festive bash, then perhaps this will give you some ideas because I'm going to show you some hacks that I use in my own home. From setting up the perfect DIY bar, and I'm going to show you how to make my favorite Tanqueray gin cocktail, to easy decor ideas and the most important part of every Indian celebration, food. This episode of Spacelift is going to help you turn your home into a party paradise. When in doubt, do what Bappi would have done. Take some gold tadka, make this festive. I'm adding a few gota flowers to this knitted throw, which I'm going to repurpose as a table cover. You can get these gota flowers anywhere that you get borders and lace and fabric. If you've seen our Icons episode with Masaba Gupta, you will know that I don't need an excuse to get my sewing kit out. But if you aren't really good with a needle and a thread, then you can always use some double-sided tape to stick these bits of gota on. Na 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 na. Dun, 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 dun. I think Bappi would be proud of me. This is the easiest DIY that I've been using for the last 2 years, and it doesn't matter if you have 2 thumbs, you'll still be able to do it. Get a sponge like this from your local phoolwala, get some marigolds, take little jharu sticks and stab them like they are kebabs. All done, and then, well, you stab it again. I actually like the stabbing part. This is how I take out all my frustration. And here, another one. Okay, and almost done. One, yeah, that's it, perfect. And then you take a vase. Sometimes I think festivals are invented just to give ourselves a chance to overeat without any guilt. Now, when the whole family gets together, catering to everyone's taste is like playing a game of Tetris. Tinku Masi has broken up with carbs and gluten, but Pintu Mama will stage a dharna if there aren't any Punjabi samosas. Your children want jalebis, your in-laws want motichur ke laddus. How do you keep everyone happy without having to lay out a spread big enough to fill a banquet hall? Try my hack, the Indian twist of the charcuterie board our French Bhailog invented in the 15th century. At one of our tweak parties, we invited our guests to make their own gin cocktails, and that was the highlight of our evening. This is also a smart trick to get your friends to help you with entertaining duties without them realizing it. I'm going to be making Tanqueray's signature garden in a glass, which has some gin, pineapple juice, tonic water and botanicals. And just remember not to keep tasting your own creations because otherwise you won't make it to the end of the party. Now that your friends have practiced their bartending skills at your party, maybe you can send them home with these little jute bags. They are filled with botanicals, and your friends can continue making cocktails at home. Now you have your signature cocktail, a charcuterie board that will be in every picture of the party, and a home filled with warm vibes and good memories. This festive season, let's live magnificently.